right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight.
After 88
Dope ass artist from Las Vegas.
mile per hour.
Started out doing just regular art, graffiti art. Now he's like a visual artist, murals, productions. I mean, if you come to the art district and you haven't seen his stuff, I don't. Then you're not looking.
No, that's not
gotta do it the getaway,
I would
bro.
say do it louder, but you know.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
Hey yo. Here we go.
Let me get the right distance from the mic real quick.
Okay.
Check.
Want me to turn you up at all?
No, you're fine. I'll get the right distance. Check.
All right.
There's a song about entering your mind, sort of exploring your mind. Yo, check, I entered the temple so slow, seeking the throne. Inside the halls, the gates started closed. That's when the darkness encroached. My path was lit bright by the heart that I own. Alone as I walk through my dome, following echoes, you start out a tone. Both of my hands on the walls as I go, feeling the symbol that's carved out of stone. Reading the stories they told, lessons for growth. Listen to whispers and wisdom of old. Say only may reap what you've sown. So pull knife out my back and the light was then shown. As I move close, this light becomes strong. Crack to the door, heard something beyond. Talk of betrayal from times that they're gone. I open the locks to face what is spawned. I entered the chamber. Enter the chamber. Great halls of my mind. Tell me, what do I find when I've entered the chamber? Enter the chamber. Great halls of my mind. Tell me, what do I find when I've entered the chamber? Enter the chamber. Great halls of my mind. Tell me, what do I find when I've entered the chamber?
Yeah. I know you got it still.
Yo. I was open to a brazen bull that's smoking, hearing, screaming, scratching, groping, flesh is roasting, architect inside is still joking like burning to death, ain't as bad as it get. That's a natural step for earning what's ex Negredo, Alberto, Citronitis, Rubedo, alchemical change ignited by flames, accompanied warmth to fill up my face. A phoenix now rises where ashes remain, standing with great feathers lighting the space. I follow that flight up a case of stairs and I follow all night chasing its flare, standing at gates to the throne. I entered the doors, the air felt cold and I entered the chamber. Enter the chamber. Great
Enter the chamber.
You gotta hold that little. There you go. Perfect. There you go. This shit's super like. You hear this production, man? This fucking
And they don't want to see the result. They want a skinny dude like me turn into the Incredible Hulk. Running down their ass down the middle like Marshall Falk. Have them doing flip flops on the somersaults on the asphalt. Nah, Yeah. I thought it was tight. I was in the shower when I made that
Different, bro. Fuck with it.
Yes, sir. Enter the chamber.
Enter the chamber.
Damn, Black, that was tight.
Yeah,
I like
man.
that one.
I be MC'd, man. But, you know. It's
I fucked with it. I'm
Thanks, man.
I fucked with it.
Oh, no,
To
it's
me,
not.
hip hop is very stagnant right now, bro. Hip hop rap as a whole is very fucking stagnant to me right now.
Why? Hold on. Why you say that?
Cause like I don't know, bro. A lot of the sounds to me, a lot of the flows, everything sounds super recycled to me, bro. Like it's all been done before already. So it's getting to the point where all these sounds are starting to sound kind of too familiar to me, bro. Like West Coast music as a whole to me, a lot of these new motherfuckers in West Coast sound very similar to me.
Okay,
Right?
hold on. So you think YG sounds similar to Draco the Ruler?
I'm talking way newer than Draco, way newer than YG.
I mean,
I'm talking about
what are we talking about?
like
Little Maru,
like super
3 months
young
new,
motherfucker.
or like?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like if I named him, you probably would be like, "What? Like who the fuck?"
okay, keep going with what you're saying. You're
There's
saying
just
hip hop stagnant, right?
a lot of like the sounds to me, and a lot of the flows, especially with West Coast music to me, bro. Not like this in it. I love it too. Just a lot of it's very stagnant.
Yeah, we're letting you put your 2 cents, but after the
There's
show, homie,
fucking-
it's on. No, I'm just saying
And
that.
like I don't know, I feel like there's a lot more better music coming out of like these weird new genres, like alternative trap. You got all these weird genres coming out right now that are beasts, that are so far from the mainstream version of like trap music or rapping or hip hop.
Well, I mean,
It's going like this.
I don't-
It's the art form over the years has gone like this, man. They're like
Right.
hip-hop,
Well, I don't.
you
I
know?
mean, now I consider there being this genre of trap music, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see it like that.
I just think West and the East Coast too has become very stagnant as a whole. It's all drill music. It sucks, bro.
Drill music.
Like it sucks. Like a lot of the drill music motherfuckers just are ass, bro. Like
Yeah.
and then I think
These niggas are
Midwest, South,
No.
Midwest right now, bro. Detroit, Midwest, Michigan area up there. A lot of good motherfuckers are coming out of there,
I'll
bro.
tell you right now, they've always come out of that.
Right. Motown.
Growing up, yeah,
Motown.
Motown, atmosphere, idea and abilities, Brother
Yeah,
Ali,
it's like,
all the
Yeah.
rhyme sayers, pretty much. Dem Atlas, Prof, like all them cats from the Midwest have always been fucking Illogic, Blueprint, all those fucking guys. Illogic and Blueprint is
the resurgence,
crazy.
though, of this new Detroit style of scam rapping.
Scam
I fuck
rap,
with
dude.
it, but the punchlines, a lot of these dudes got.
Dude, I gotta hear what the fuck scam rap is. I've
They
never
talk
heard
about
of scam.
scamming, like
What?
car
Okay, so
fraud
it's
and
just like
shit,
the,
bro.
that's
like,
the topic.
yeah, but it's like a
Instead of
lot of
selling drugs, it's all about scamming.
So either talking about selling drugs or scamming, but
Like,
like
got
a
your
lot of
credit
the
card?
flows.
I got your credit card.
Got your motherfucking credit card.
Changing numbers on it.
That's
Change the
crazy.
name on it.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out.
You know what though? Ice-T in an old interview, little like compilation of where they were talking about hip hop or whatnot. Ice-T was saying, he's like, you know, people are rapping maybe this conscious essence rap where they're speaking more to like the reality of some shit or whatever, and then they start to make it, and then they go buy themselves this fucking $50,000 watch, and then you're trying to write a rap, and you're just looking at your watch, and you're like, man, what am I gonna write about? I'm gonna write about my watch. You know what I mean? So, and then with all that being said, like, right, Tupac was saying that shit
Constantly.
way before
Yeah.
these fools even were even thought of now saying it. So I can understand how like it could really feel as though it's like, oh man, it's stagnant. It's
Like
a dead
I'm
zone.
not saying I don't got a couple people
No,
from
I
the
believe you.
West
I
or
understand
East
what you're
Coast
saying.
that I fuck with,
Sure.
but it's like a majority of rap hip hop music
majority,
today
yeah.
is stagnant and boring as fuck, and I
Totally.
can't stand it.
You know what it is though? Is because I just saw this 2-second little clip from fucking Guru.
Okay.
I love Gangstar, but like
DJ Premier.
Yeah, DJ Premier
Rest in
Guru.
peace. No, rest in peace, Guru.
Guru,
huh?
yeah. Guru was saying, he's like, man, he's like, he literally said exactly what your tiff is with that shit. He's like, these cats all fucking sound the same. He's like, you did that back in the day, you get fucking stepped to for sounding like the next guy. He's like, be original.
Yeah.
He
Not
said, be
saying you
original.
can have a muse, but it's like
No, yeah, sure.
paste and fucking copy right
said-
now is happening.
He said, be original.
Yeah.
And I was like, be original. That's not easy to do nowadays because everyone's looking at each other. So my references are ancient.
And I mean,
literally.
And with that being
You know?
said, man, like you go through a Rakim song,
Yeah.
or taking it back a little bit more with some Sugar Hill Gang and like them, Curtis Blow, like them fools were rapping and somebody influenced off of them,
Sure.
and somebody influenced off of them. So like to exactly be original, like I mean look at my letter structures, like that probably
hard.
is somewhat influenced off of that fool.
Sure.
And so it's not that you're not being original, but at the same time be original, so to speak.
So to speak, like make sure your soul is still prevalent in whatever you do.
Right.
That's kind of what I think.
Not
what
like,
people
hopefully they don't catch me.
no, yeah.
Hopefully they don't catch me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hopefully no one calls me out on this bite and shit.
You're gonna see, and they're gonna hear it. You're gonna get called out.
Yeah. If
They said they're like, hey, Drake's album is like something you take a trip to.
Drake has been busted for stealing numerous flows, like bro.
I get it. But what if you like that? What if you're like, well,
that's your vibe. If you like
hey,
it.
that was dope, but guess what? I'm gonna make it tighter than you, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you know, that's sort of the mentality. I always looked at artists, like my favorite kind of artists were always artists that were like emerging out of scenes just like now, like how you say everything is like sort of stagnant. My favorite artists were always the people who just said, fuck that, I'm just gonna dance on my left foot only and just be fucking crazy weird and just blew the fuck
I'm gonna
up.
do what I want.
Yeah,
Right.
Tyler
I'm
the
not gonna do
Creator
what
was a
you
good
want at all. I'm
example.
gonna do what I fucking
Tyler
want.
the Creator was example of that.
Yeah, he
Perfect
said some
example of
funky
that.
shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I've listened to some of his music, and I'm like, all right, this
Tyler the
motherfucker-
Creator, I love him. He always gave me making music for himself vibes.
Yeah, because he was. Because if
Yeah.
he didn't like it, then why the fuck would he put it out?
A lot of it was garbage, but that
Yeah.
motherfucker fucking influenced thousands of artists, bro.
Me included.
Like-
me included.
Odd Future, a lot of them Odd Future fools, bro.
Dude.
Fucking
Hey, but did he
Earl
influence Diane
Sweatshirt,
Ward?
bro.
Yeah, man.
Earl Sweatshirt, he's tight.
I love Deion Ward too, though. But I don't know, man. They got me on the fence recently, man.
They're getting busted for hella
For
weird shit right now
weird
from their own
shit.
kid, bro. Like
I
their own
know.
adopted son.
It's like fuck, man.
Oh,
I
that
still
fool that's
really
kind of
like them,
deformed or
man.
whatever. That fool.
He just looks deformed, but like I don't know.
No,
I
he is-
wouldn't
he's
say deformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
All them South Africans kind of look like that to me, though. Not to be fucked up, bro, but like
no.
They got a
He's
certain
like
look to them.
somewhat inbreed looking
Yeah.
It's a facial structure thing. It's just like a Dutch,
Right,
I think, Dutch colony. You know, I
the
think back in the day,
formalities of,
yeah.
like,
The white people are actually the
Yeah.
minority in South Africa right now. They get
Yeah,
treated
Now
like
they are,
shit.
yeah. Now
Yeah,
they are,
that's-
yeah.
It's insane.
Well, the history of South Africa is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild, man. It's a crazy place, but it looks
Apartheid
beautiful.
government and shit.
It looks beautiful now, though. I'll be honest. Johannesburg looks like a good spot to go check. Go.
I want to go so bad.
I want to go to Joburg. I do. It seems like a nice place. To be
Hell
honest.
yeah, let's go. Hey, you know what though? Like, out of all this music, I play I play a lot of old rap, I guess. I try to, like, what I asked for about Spotify was because, like, I might hear a song after, from this person's radio, right? I'm listening to this fool and I'll put it on radio and I'll hear some other shit and I'll be like, oh, what's that? Bam. Click that. Open a rabbit hole of that full of shit. Then I get turned on to new artists and
Yeah.
Go on your Spotify playlist and you press the enhance button on the top of your playlist. It'll add a bunch of new songs of your shit to
Really?
people that are like similar to what you
Yeah.
listen to.
That's dope. I didn't know that. You see,
Yeah, that's why I like that.
I just disseminate on because like I said, I only use YouTube Music or YouTube itself. I just go through albums and music.
Yeah.
I find guys who putting up albums or songs that only have like 500 views on them, but sound like exactly like Mac DeMarco. Just like cats that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah.
But they're making this beautiful music. I'm like, whoa, what the
SoundCloud
fuck?
rappers?
No, not even rap
Bro,
necessarily.
a lot of
Just
TikTok's like the new wave for music artists now too.
Yeah.
Like
there's a lot of good artists that are.
there's a lot of
around
like
right now.
motherfuckers that you just like nobody gives a fuck about. There's a lot of good artists that are coming from like that are trying to.
Yeah.
What would it be like advertising themselves through TikTok? There's
Yeah.
a lot of motherfuckers coming out of TikTok that are hella good, music wise.
And they're just like fucking Jerry from down the street, putting out songs like, "Damn, Jerry's dope!" Like, what the fuck? Like,
Bob from Burgers over there.
yeah, just putting out crazy dope music.
Hey, we had a guest on here last year, which his personality, his charisma, he's a goofball. Luna Ross. I don't mean goofball and like, oh, he's a goofball, but I just mean like the whole is goofy, but he had his own swag, he had his own thing. You know, he would do his freestyle. It's kind of that synthesizer.
Kind of sound like Yeet. Like Yeet. I don't know if you know what Yeet
What's
is.
up?
No, how the fuck he is?
Yeah, but you know, just that. I don't even know how do you explain it, Days?
Like Travis Scott, he sounds like Travis Scott.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, okay.
No beats, kind of like that style. It's just like
yeah, because Travis Scott kind of like changes his tone a lot. Is that accurate to say or?
Heavily auto-tuned, heavily synthesized music.
Yeah, but I'll be trying to find the lyric. I'll be like, hold on, what are they talking about?
I like Death Grips. I mean, you can't understand.
Death Grips is fucking weird.
You can't understand a word.
You gotta be like a certain motherfucker to really enjoy Death Grips. I like them.
I don't even know
I'm
what
a
that is.
certain
Is that what you
I'm
were
a
showing me
certain-
earlier?
No, Death Grips, bro. If I showed you them, I bet you'd be like, bro, turn these motherfuckers off right
I
now.
see footage. Dude, I love Death Grips.
What's the one where they're just
I mean, I got.
London Bridges or some shit?
Oh, you're talking about the old man?
I don't know
It's
what that
like
is.
boom,
Are you talking about the old man?
Oh, that's the meme one. Guillotine. Guillotine.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Hey, bro.
You fit to learn about the meaning of a beat down, madness, chaos in the brain. Let my blood flow.
That's
Let my
weird
blood
ass
flow
music.
through your brain. It's fucking crazy.
Bro.
But I like it because they just make it so fucking crazy that I'm like, damn, this is I'm listening to some crazy shit. I love it. Like, you know, just
Like their music reminds me of like what goes on in my head if you just blasted off substances,
like
bro.
it. That's why I
Like
like it, yeah.
you're a junkie. That's what goes on in your head.
yeah, it's like honestly
What?
like a soundtrack to somebody who is losing
Chaos.
man.
It's like a soundtrack to just somebody having a mental fucking breakdown.
But like you can graph their music.
Are you talking
and,
about like Little Peep, all that the sad boy
No,
shit?
no, no, not Sad Boy. We're talking about like the homeless dude on Fremont Street. He got a record deal, bro.
He got a record. deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he knows how to make good music as far as like program
Right,
it.
right,
It's
right.
just crazy as you
The
think it is.
junkie on the side of the road started making experimental fucking genre of rap music.
and blew up. Yeah.
Blew the fuck up.
But like I love it though, dude. Like I love it. It's because it's based on like that math rock shit, you know?
What'd you say, Dave?
you guys heard about that fool Kai, the hitchhiking welding, welding hitchhiker?
Yeah, the hatchet welding hitchhiker.
Yeah, he was like the homeless guy too. That
Yeah, he killed that dude. You ain't seen it?
shit.
Oh, I think
And he
I
said
heard
like,
about
man, I
it.
just came from Dogtown and fucking like, there's just a little.
Oh, the hippie ass dude?
Yeah, he's like a hatchet man. Fucking.
He's like, yeah, so this fucking, he's like a surfer dude. He's like, this dude tried to attack me or something, and I just fucking hit him with a hatchet, like, wham!
No, he said, oh, he attacked some lady or something, so he hit him with the hatchet because he had confessed to him in the car that he had touched like little girls or something before.
Oh fuck!
Right. Hey, that one Chinese dude on Rogan was talking about like some crazy shit like that. Like he'd be hitchhiking and people would like
David Choe. David Choe.
and feel like like they could confess to him because they'll never see him again.
Yeah, I watched the whole part. I love David Choe, bro.
Me too.
Hey, but are you down though? Are you down though, dog?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
What? Hey, fool, we got him. We got him.
Shit, we got him.
We got him, dog. We got him.
I've been a fan of David Choe since Dirty Hands, like way back in the day. My homie showed me David Choe.
I mean, I'm
went to
starting
the
to
Choe show.
again, boys.
Just recently, where at the Comedy House, or
No,
where is
it
he?
was years ago. It was like 2013. I went to the Choe show. Or 2017. I'm sorry.
So what is he? Is he a
He's
comedian?
a visual artist.
A visual artist too?
Yeah, he's the world.
Oh, you got it on your phone? Oh, that's don't rub your eyes. Bring back some napkins.
The David Choe, he had this thing called the Choe Show in 2017. He had to submit something for. I wrote a letter, a really personal letter, about like just. I wasn't in a good place back then, like really not a good place at all, and like, really, I was really struggling with a lot of things, and the David Choe Show was for people looking for help, and I was like, you know what, I'm a really big fan of David Choe, but I was like, I'll submit a letter, see if it gets accepted, you know, who knows?
Yeah.
And I did. And,
Oh,
I went, and it was crazy and it expansive. It wasn't like, oh, wow, what a crazy show. It wasn't like that. It was like he was being very personal as far as really traumatic things that had happened.
Was
to
it
him in
like
his life.
motivational speaking?
No, it was like raw speaking, like raw. And it wasn't him necessarily speaking. He bought like a 5-story like office building in downtown L.A., and that's where this was. And every single floor was experiences that you were, in like a small little group, like 4 or 5 people, were subjected to experiencing that were from his own life, traumatic experiences.
Oh, like almost a reenactment of
But
all
like
of that.
but hyper
shit.
exaggerated.
Right. Instead of him just telling you the story, he's like, "Hey, check it out. We're gonna go right here.
Yeah, and it was.
I got a whole room that actually
yeah.
is a fucking
Yeah.
a reenactment of the story I'm about to tell
And it
you."
was pretty fucked up stuff, but it was him being really open and honest with the people that he allowed to go, and like it changed my life genuinely. Because before that, I was definitely a different person, and then after that, I think I dealt with some stuff at that show, man, and it was fucking beautiful. But like David Choe is, I've been a huge fan of him since way back, but even before that. But then I went to the Choe show. And then my wife is a real big fan of Joe Rogan. It's like, oh, David Choe's on fucking Joe Rogan. I was like, oh no, finally he's getting some good exposure. But like, yeah, no, I've been a huge fan of him for a long time, man. He's dope. He's super crazy. Like, love his art style. He's like the modern day Picasso as far as I'm concerned. You know, as far as I look at him as, you know, and that comes with its ups and downs. You know,
Absolutely heavy.
You are a toy!